Hello friends, in this video I'm going to show you how to construct a stock and flow diagram in Vensim. I'm going to show that aloud. I'm not so now I'm we will go when you open Vensim you will see a screen like this. So if you want to start any stock and flow model, you should first start by clicking this new model, and here the initial time we are going to simulate this bank balance model for 12 months. So the initial time will be 0, final time will be 12. As discussed in the class, as a rule of thumb, we will keep it as small as possible, which is 0.0625. Then the units for time is month. I'm not going to disturb it. I'm clicking OK. Then, so if you look at this, we have one stock bank balance. If I want to draw a stock variable, I will click this level icon in Vensim and put it here, which is bank balance. If I want to adjust this, make it big, I can hold this small circle and make it big. And you can see the inflow salary amount earned through interest, and there is an outflow expenditure. So I'm going to come here. For an inflow, for all the flows, I will use this rate icon. I'll click this rate icon. For an inflow, I'll start with the cloud, then click on the bank balance and type salary. And similarly, we have another inflow which starts from the cloud because we don't know the source. And click on the bank balance and we name it as amount earned through interest. And for the outflow, I'll first click on the bank balance and drag it out. This is expenditure. So we have completed the flows. Now, if we look at the same diagram again, we see the auxiliary variables like amount earned through interest, the arrows from bank balance to amount earned through interest, and interest rate to amount earned through interest. So I have to define an ordinary variable. It's a parameter. I'm going to define this ordinary variable, interest rate, first. So apart from stocks and flows, for all other things, you should use this variable thing. I'll click here. I'm going to define this as interest rate. So I will collect interest rate to amount earned through interest, bank balance to amount earned through interest. I can make it look good like a curvy graph by holding in the middle of this small circle. Yeah. So we have completed the diagram. Now it's time for us to key in the values. So we can see from this thing, salary is $5,000 per month, expenditure is $3,000 per month, interest rate is 0.02 per month, amount earned through interest has an equation, bank balance times interest rate, whose unit is dollars per month. So we will incorporate that. So when I have to do the values, I should go to this icon, FX equations. The moment I click, everything will turn black, which means nothing is keyed inside. So we are going to fill the details like unit, values, or equations. So first let's come to the salary. So I remember I shouldn't disturb this type for anything. So for the units, what is the unit for salary? It is dollars per month. I am typing it dollars/month, and then it is $5,000 per month. Similarly, for expenditure, I have already defined the unit. Unit is dollars per month. I have already defined that unit. I'm just going to click this dollars per month. I'm going to put 3,000. Then interest rate. Interest rate, the unit is per month. I haven't defined it. For per month, I'll put 1/month. And I'm going to define this. It's 0.02. Then amount earned through interest. Amount earned through interest, if you see, it is an equation. That's why it's appearing as auxiliary. I will not disturb the type. Now the unit is dollars over month. It is already defined. Then the equation will be bank balance times, for times I'm using the star, interest rate. Then I'm clicking OK. Now I'm coming to this stock. Stocks are nothing but levels. We discussed this before, so the type is level. I will not disturb. The unit for stock is dollars. Then I should always check whether it is inflow minus outflow. Amount earned through interest plus salary, both are inflows, and expenditure is the outflow, so it is minus expenditure. Initial deposit is $1,000. I'm clicking OK. So the model is complete. Now, in the next slide, I will show how to simulate the graph, export the graph, and play with the graph. So with this, in this slide, I have just showed you how to construct stock and flow diagram.